how did you get started in real estate investing? Like, what was the first thing you did?
All right. So before I bought my first piece of real estate, I actually got my real estate license.
That's
and that actually
good place to start.
Yeah, that actually only came about because I couldn't get an internship, and I was like, I got to do something this summer. So I literally just registered with Long and Foster. I think they're out of business.
No, they're still
in business.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will be soon. A lot of brokerages going down. They don't know how to market. Anyway.
Yeah. That's fine. So that got me interested. This is around 2006, 7, so right before the crash.
Oh.
So I'm in DC at the time. So this is like everybody and their mom is trying to get in real estate at this point. They're like, everybody's getting licenses, they're buying properties, blah, blah, blah.
That's kind of happening now, too. I'm getting a little nervous because I'm like, prices.
There, and there's a reason for that. I'll get to it for a second. But so fast forward. I didn't end up buying in DC, but I heard about a program when I was down there called NACA. NACA stands for Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America. It's a nonprofit, advocacy nonprofit that helps the little man. So if you need help with student debt or first-time home buyer, NACA is there for you. So I moved. Fast forward, I went to backpacking, came back home, and then I moved to Philly. No, stayed with my parents. Then I went to the NACA program. So the NACA program works like this. They say that if you may have messed up early in your life, with finances. However, if you can show us that you can pay your rent for 1 year and all your bills, utilities, cell phone, blah, 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 we will qualify you for this program to where you will not put $1 down and no closing costs for your first property. Boom. That is huge. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah, that is
no
huge.
Down payment, no closing costs. So if I pursue a property that is $500,000, normally, let's see, 10% would be $50,000. So 20% would be $100,000. I don't have $100,000, and most people don't. However, going through this program, I was able to get a $490,000 program or property, a triplex, no money down, no closing costs. It took me. So I said I was living with my parents. After going to their workshop, it's you go there one Saturday, get all the information, and you get a NACA ID number. That's pretty much it. And then afterwards, you'll get a counselor. But go there, go on that Saturday, get in the program. I learned what I had to do, and I literally, maybe 3 months later, moved out, got an apartment, put all my bills on auto pay, and just, ate ramen noodles and PB&J, just sacrificed. And got qualified for the program, ended up buying my first triplex by Temple University.
Wait, what year? What did you?
This is 2017.
2017. You bought something near Temple, which has been on fire.
16th and Diamond.
Oh, really?
So
16th and Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
That, if you know anything about that area,
what's that worth now? 7?
Yeah, those properties are going up. They keep playing around with the stadium, but that was my other reasoning. So I said, real estate is all about location, location, location. So if there was even the thought, well, one, I wanted a property near a university just because for my time in college and I moved off campus, I saw where that will always be. You always have Eastern winters, basically. Right? So, all
right, but hold on. Let's get detail here,
okay,
right? So, all right, so with the NACA program, you go to the counseling on a Saturday,
right?
And then they give you a counselor.
Yes.
That you basically what do you do with the counselor?
So the counselor is going to basically be your financial coach. They're going to say, okay, let's look at your expenses. Let's see where you could save. So you don't have to get a rental, a 3-unit or even
That's
a rental
just really
property.
smart to do.
That was just right. Yeah, it's just smarter to do that. If you don't have to pay a down payment, then you want to get a rental property. However, I didn't have to do that, but I wanted to pursue that. So yes, I had to show the difference of what the mortgage would be. So let me back up a second. So I said that NACA, they look at what you pay in rent, and they will say, okay, you can pay that as a mortgage. Let's say I'm paying $1,200 in rent, but the mortgage that I want is $2,000. I have to show that I can save that $800 difference every month in the savings account and show that to them. So your NACA manager will kind of help you, look at your financial statement and say, okay, you can probably save money here, cut back here, do different things in order to achieve your goal.
Do they include the potential rent? So if you're buying a multifamily unit, you're going to rent out the other units.
Yeah.
Do they credit you back into that calculation?
So they have a tricky formula, but it's very transparent.
Because 500,000 is a lot.
It is. So you have to show that you have. Did leave that part out. You have to show that you have 3 months of the mortgage.
Okay.
You don't have to. It never gets spent. They just want to see it on the statement.
You just have to have money in your account.
Have money in account. So fortunately, I had saved enough, and told my family what I was doing, and it was like, hey, this money just needs to sit in this account. I'll give it back. Boom, and that's how you do that.
So all right, so let's sum this up for Jason. You went to a program.
Yeah.
You found a property.
Yeah.
For $400,000.
Correct.
You put it under contract. You paid no money
down
to buy the house. So you took control of an asset worth $400,000 with no money, with 2 leases that generate money.
Yeah.
And you could live in the unit also.
That's correct. So that is one of the best ways.
Genius.
Aside from that program, it's called house hacking, which is where you live in one of the units and you rent the other 1 or 2, however many units you have. So you're essentially living rent free. Yep. And so from those savings, don't just go out and ball out and pop champagne and all that. Save that money so you can buy your next property. And so that's what we did. We bought the next property was by Girard College, and it was a single family that we converted into a duplex. Now, it was a single family and it was zoned RM1,